Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Tuesday. We're tracking a storm moving in today. I think it starts to snow even in Boston. We may get a burst of snow in the city. It could whiten the ground, but quickly it goes to rain. I think in the 128 belt it could be a dusting to an inch or two of snow, then sleet and freezing rain, and then out to the west of that, 495, there could be several inches of snow and then ice. You see what's going on? We have a primary storm going up into the Great Lakes today, but we've got cold high pressure in eastern Canada with a warm front draped south of us. There's going to be a small storm developing on that warm front to keep the cold air locked in, not that far north and west of Boston. The roads are going to get very slick on around Worcester up towards Route 2 in southern New Hampshire. If you're traveling in these locales today, it's going to be a few inches of snow going over to ice. And then we warm up tonight. Hopefully so, certainly away from the coast, but I think the coast is going to be warming into the 40s and low 50s. Inland, it's a slower process, but the storm is done by dawn tomorrow. And then we catch a break. It's in the 50s in Boston, point south for a time tomorrow. And then, I'm telling you, I've been looking at some of the computer models, and the latest European from last night really gives us a pretty decent snowstorm here on Thursday. But of course, all the models are not in alignment, so it's going to be fun and games. But let's deal with this storm first, okay? So we're talking cloudy, cold weather, certainly in Boston this morning for the parade. Snow, sleet, rain breaking out could coat the ground in Boston. Then it goes to rain near 40. It'll be a slower process in 128, but even there, precipitation goes to rain this afternoon, 495 north and west. A few inches of snow, then ice. I'm concerned about a fairly decent ice storm from 495 west and north this afternoon and this evening, with temperatures there in the 20s and low 30s. Now, overnight, it's rain in Boston. Temperatures slowly rising above 40. Ice in the 495 belt should go to rain, but it's going to be a slower process as you go north into southern New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. But the storm is done after midnight. Tomorrow, it's variable clouds, mild in Boston in the 50s, and slowly warming temperatures inland, but everybody's going to be cooling by mid to late afternoon as the cold front moves in from the west. Thursday, cloudy and cold with a chance of snow. It'll be in the upper 20s and low 30s, much more in that later on this morning. But for now, I'm Mark Rosenthal. Thanks for checking in.